even though the number sounds crazy, if you break it down, it's actually quite doable. Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about product math. How much does it take to make $1 million? Obviously it takes $1 million, right? But what we're talking about today is how many products do you need to sell today, and what do you need to do in order to make $1 million with your Shopify products? And because when I first started selling, I thought $1 million is crazy. I thought $1 million in sales, that's insane. And it's a lot of money, and I agree with you on that. But I just sat there and I was like, okay, let me break that down. What does 1 million mean? Because when I first started selling, $1 million was like crazy. It was way too much for me to comprehend how much it is, right? So I broke that down. And so I said, okay, $1 million, that is, what is that per year? And I said, okay, if I sell products that are about $50 per unit, then that's about 20,000 products I need to sell this year. So 50 units, $50 per unit, means 20,000 units to make $1 million. I was like, fuck, that's still like a lot of units, right? So I broke this down again and I said, okay, how much is that per month? So I broke that down and I said, okay, 20,000 units a year, that's about 1,660 units per month. And I said, okay, 1,600, that sounds cool, but in a month it's still fine. So it's still a lot, right? So I broke this down for the day and I said, okay, break it down to the day, that's 56 units per day. I said, 56 units per day, that's still a lot of money. But then I thought, okay, what if I only needed $100,000? Would you be okay with that? Would you be okay with if it would just be 100 grand a year, right? Maybe that's fine with you, right? So I broke this down. I was like, look, what if I only need $100,000? And I said, well, if I only need $100,000, I only need to sell 5 or 6 products every day. That's it. Now, 5 or 6 products a day, that sounds reasonable. Because I was thinking, hey, look, if I can't sell them online, I go downstairs to the market. I go anywhere and I just take my products and I put them in people's faces like, hey, you want to buy my stuff? You want to buy my stuff? I can sell 5 or 6 products. If I do this on a daily basis, I can do that. Right? So I said, okay, that's $100,000. That's pretty cool. I can do that. So I just thought about, well, what if I just create like 10 little micro brands? You know, I have 10 little micro brands that sell 5 or 6 units every day. And then together, that'd be $1 million a year, right? So that was originally my plan when I went out there and did this. And then I did the first brand, and eventually, once I sold 5 or 6 products, I realized it's actually really easy to scale that up. As soon as I had like a couple of units every day I can do profitably, well, then it becomes easy, then I can scale. And I realized that, and we did that a few times. So right now we own 3 brands, and all of them are doing between 5 and 6 and up to 300 units every day, right? So it hasn't actually come that way that I say, okay, 10 micro brands, but doing the math behind it has always helped me, right? I want to give you that as a homework. Just put a number in your head that you say, okay, how much money do I need a year? And let's say you do a 30% profit on your products. So you take the number that you want to make per year and you multiply it by 3. Then you have the total amount that you need to earn with your e-commerce brand, the total amount of revenue. And then you just break that down. Say, okay, you sell $50 products. Break that down, and then you have the amount of units you need to sell. Break those down for the months, break those down for the day, and I promise it will help you. Because when we start out, we all think about like what a crazy number that is. But once you're doing it, and once you're starting, and once you sell, you actually realize it's okay, but you shouldn't get hung up with that. So all I want to give you is a little bit of hope that even though the number sounds crazy, if you break it down, it's actually quite doable. So let me know in the comments below if you think you could do 5 or 6 units every day. If you could, just put it below. If you think 5 or 6 units a day is still scary, also put that down in the comments, and I see you there. If you like this video and if you like to hear and see other things like that, just give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.